You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, guess what? We're doing this again this year. Joe Flacco. That's right. Somewhere after today, there has got to be some Browns fans that are thinking about committing football Harry-Carry at this point. Really and truly, my goodness, what is going on in the National Football League? Two things have happened. And guys, we may be fixing to do it again. We're about to do it again. Another potential Joe Flacco historic run. People are losing their minds right now. I mean, Steelers fans are wanting to jump off a bridge owned by Joe Flacco in 2024. Seriously. They just defeated the Steelers 27-24. My God. Joe Flacco is back again. And guys, man, the narrative around Anthony Richardson, I mean, you got to be careful there. I've already seen some shrapnel about how that injury was handled. Joe Flacco beat the Steelers. Unbelievable. My Colts moved to 2-2. Joe Flacco starting QB. Browns fans, Steeler fans are both pulling their hair out. Look at this. He's 39 years old, folks. Seriously, Joe Flacco, 16-26, 168, 2 touchdowns. Defeated Justin Fields. He's taken some shrapnel. He was not terrible in this game. I'm sorry. I watched it. I did not think he was terrible at all. In fact, he threw for 301 in a touch. Bad fumble on a snap. By the way, 3 total touchdowns for Justin Fields. And while we're doing the Joe Flacco thing, Baker Mayfield, 30 for 47, 347, 3 total touchdowns. Browns fans are pulling their hair out. Seriously. I mean, God, I love Joe Flacco. I wish we would have gotten the job with Browns full time, but now I'm secretly hoping he gets the starting position over Anthony because he's way better and has more experience. Look, I think it was a huge mistake for the Browns to let Joe Flacco walk. I don't give a rip about that playoff loss he had last year. And yeah, it was ugly, but you never even get there without him. I'm sorry. Deshaun Watson has still not shown anything. Who had Joe Flacco getting 2 touchdowns and leading the Colts to a W? Is that Joe Flacco? I mean, seriously, folks. Joe Flacco, bro. We're doing it again. Thank you, Joe Flacco. I mean, look, here's a Browns hat. Joe Flacco just threw his 2nd touchdown pass of the day on the Steelers. That was back. I mean, yeah. Browns fans ready to get hurt again. Shout out Joe Flacco. I mean, my goodness, folks. It's serious. Let's take a look at the touchdown. How about that? Let me just pull this up real fast. Little touchdown pass right here. It's going to go to the right. Boom. Touchdown. I mean, seriously, Joe Flacco. Guys, I don't know if you realize this or not, and if you were tuned into the channel last year, Flacco has got one of the strongest arms in all of football. He's got a historically strong 50-cal cannon on his shoulder. And I'm not sure a lot of people realize, I mean, his arm is right up there with Brett Favre. I mean, all the, Josh Allen, I mean, big time arms. And Joe Flacco's got one of those historic kind of arms. And that's why at his age, he can still move the ball down the field. He can fit it into tight spaces because he's got that rocket. It's hard to jump his passes necessarily because he's got that massive cannon. He can make those out route throws, them not necessarily getting intercepted. I mean, honestly, yeah, you just lost to a 52-year-old Joe Flacco. He's 39, folks. Joe Flacco beats the Steelers. It's wild. It is wild. perhaps this elite defense shouldn't get torched by Joe Flacco. I saw one person, I guess he's with Cleveland Browns radio, and I didn't take note of the name, but he just flat said, man, if the Browns lose after what Joe Flacco and Baker Mayfield did today, I guess Cleveland radio is going to blow up tomorrow. I mean, honestly. Baker Mayfield, Baker Mayfield throwing for 347, 2 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. Joe Flacco coming in relief and throwing 2 touchdowns has convinced me the football gods are real. Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski are Ivy League educated dipshits. Dog pound. Browns fans pissed. I mean, seriously. Yep, lost to Joe Flacco. Laugh out loud. Start Joe Flacco. Here we go, folks. Seriously. Joe Flacco hands the Steelers their first loss. Flacco is elite. You just got owned by Joe Flacco. Woo-wee. My goodness, guys. Seriously. I love football. Thank you, Joe Flacco. Guys, we may be about to run it back again. I don't care if I sound crazy. The Joe Flacco Colts Super Bowl run starts now. Can you imagine? We talked about this last year during the whole Browns thing and Joe Flacco. Guys, if Joe Flacco was to somehow make it to another Super Bowl, would that squeeze him into the Hall of Fame? I don't know, but we've got to remember it was the Arizona Cardinals' Kurt Warner late career run. That's the run that got him in the Hall of Fame. Okay? Yeah, what he did with the Rams was unbelievable. But it was that late organization, had sort of been down. Warner takes the Cardinals in. That was the one that put Kurt Warner in. I mean, seriously, can you imagine? Say it out loud. Joe Flacco, 2 Super Bowl appearances. We're way early, guys. We're way early in the season. Joe Flacco got in later last year for the Browns. But if you're a Browns fan today, and a Steelers fan, but a Browns fan, oh, shit, I'm sorry for you. Browns fans are great fans. And that organization has officially let 2 quarterbacks go that are what else can you say? I mean, Baker Mayfield's rewriting his story right now completely. I went and looked. He's got 7 touchdowns total, 2 interceptions this year. He's at a 74% completion percentage. Wow. Buccaneers look for real. Colts, season's still plenty alive now. If you're a Colts fan, don't feel at least bit bad about having Joe Flacco. Don't. I mean, it could end up turning into something fun. Seriously, we're doing it again right here. Tell me what you think. Joe Flacco. Yeah. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.